Colleron, Farnsworth, Jennings, the back four, with Dillon, first-teamer Palacio, defensive midfield. And I'll try and be as clear with you as possible all night long. We've got three Diaz's on the back line next to Derek Jones Jr. in front of Ethan Scally, making his first start of the season. The 16-year-old getting the start opposite Max Kirkfleet and Real Monarchs. LAFC in the whites. Real Monarchs in the dark kits. LAFC snapped a two-match losing streak with a 3-2 win against Tacoma back on April 10th. It was a wild game where they went up 3-0. Each team got a red card. They were able to hang on 3-2. Real Monarchs, they're without Aiden Hezarkhani tonight. Tied for second in the league in goals scored. No Wes Sharpie available either tonight for Mark Lowry and Real Monarchs, who again are playing in the fourth of a four-game homestand. Bounce back against the Town. Mark Lowry telling me that match played out about how they expected. The Town, their style, they're aggressive, they're direct, they can put you under a lot of pressure. It's difficult to keep possession against them, but you know, Monarchs wanted to be more direct, put them on their back foot, and Mark Lowry said we did a good job of that, executed, controlled what we wanted to. And he thought defensively they didn't really feel any trouble until the end, when the Town were pushing to equalize things. But overall, Mark Lowry telling me that it's been difficult to assess the beginning of the season. Their schedule has had so much time between games. It's been hard to look back and find rhythm, that he almost views the matches they've played so far this year as isolated events that can really only be viewed in a vacuum. Giveaway here. Jude Terry, and a big save by Kirkfleet to keep this scoreless. Almost a catastrophic mistake on Jude Terry, who was looking for his first of the season. Kick save and a beaut. Ahead for Lachlan Brook, the Aussie. Brook to his left foot. Squirting around in the area, and Ethan Scally, the 16-year-old, is on it. That was a hip injury. We have our first corner of the match for Real Monarchs. Here it comes. And it sneaks through. Took a difficult hop in front of goal. Not the prettiest, but it works, and it all counts the same. And Real Monarchs strike first at home in the first 10 minutes. Now Eric Diaz trying to go long over the top. Wibowo settles it down. Wibowo to his right foot, puts it on goal, and the stop made by Max Kirkfleet. Back post one more time. Scally got a piece of it. And guess what? Stop me if you've heard it. Roll by. Flag stays down. Mihalic, oh, denied! Max Kirkfleet. He was onside, and Kirkfleet said no. LAFC 2, Monarchs able to deal with it for the moment. Christian Diaz, now Terry. Mihalic from distance! Evans equalizes, and he remains on fire. A brace in their last match against Tacoma, and an absolute banger here to level things at 1. Not afraid to tee it up from long range. Matt Evans is telling Junior Gonzalez and the staff what he's doing wrong before they can even address it with him. As Monarchs nearly answer and get back on top. The shot from Owen Anderson goes wide. An own goal in the 7th minute by LAFC 2. Made it 1-0 Real Monarchs, and then Matt Evans tied it in the 43rd as there is the whistle for halftime. 1-1, America First Field in Sandy, Utah. So 1-1 as we begin half number 2. An own goal for Real Monarchs, courtesy of LAFC 2. Evans again. This time it's right at Kirkvliet. That one a little bit further out from where he scored in the 43rd minute. But an ambitious try nonetheless. Monarchs on the move. Cross comes in. Big save. Scally, huge. It's Sandoval with the delivery. Sandoval goes for goal and hit the crossbar. And there is the whistle for full time. We are heading to kicks from the spot. Second time that Monarchs have gone. Remember, Evans was subbed out, Terry was subbed out, Weboa was subbed out, DeCarlo Guerra was subbed out, all guys you would expect in normal circumstances LAFC 2 would use. Here's Dillon with speed. Dillon had Scally guessing. And after one round, it's Monarchs 1, LAFC none. Second shooter for LAFC 2 is Cairo Walters. Walters against Kirkvliet. Walters had Kirkvliet going the other way. LAFC is on the board in the shootout. Zach Farnsworth, who played such a strong game at center back. Second attempt for Real Monarchs. Farnsworth just snuck it inside the post. Scally guessed right. But after 2 rounds, Real Monarchs ahead 2-1. Scally just missed that one. So on to the 3rd round we go. And it's Carlos Diaz. One of the trio of Diaz's who started on the back line for Junior Gonzalez tonight. He's the 3rd shooter for LAFC 2. First start of the season for him, and now a big spot. Diaz scores. So Ethan Scally can come up with a stop. We will be tied at 2 after 3. Right now, the difference in this shootout is Max Kirkvliet's save in the first round on Brian Moyado. Owen Anderson, the 17-year-old against the 16-year-old Scally. Anderson, I had Scally guessing, guessed right, but Anderson blew it past him, and it's 3-2 after 3. Tommy Mahalic was denied point blank by Kirk Vliet earlier. Not denied this time. After getting stopped on the first attempt, LAFC has converted on their last 3. And again, Ethan Scally can change things if he can make a stop. Omar Marquez. With his right foot. Marquez buries it. And if Kirk Vliet makes a stop or LAFC misses, this one's over. Sebastian Nava needs to score to keep this going. A save wins it. Nava against Kirk Vliet. And for the moment, LAFC 2 remains alive. Monarchs win it if they score. We play on if Scally makes a save. And it's Brian Sandoval who came on as a second half sub. Who can win it for Real Monarchs. Sandoval against Scally. Sandoval misses! And after 5 rounds, we are 4-4. Indecision, the hesitation, didn't look like all that confident of a strike, and Sandoval put it wide. So we go to round 6. And Eric Diaz, the second Diaz to take a penalty in the shootout. Diaz winds up. Diaz scores. And now Monarchs must put one home to keep us going. Ruben Masalis. Slow walk. Masalis makes it 5-5. Rosenthal fires at home. 7 straight converted after the initial save. It's Gio Calderon. has to score. Calderon. And he's denied! An LAFC 2 win. 7-6 in a shootout. Ethan Scally with the winning save. And this marathon of a shootout comes to a close.